Hello, this is old Mr. Kent of MrKent.com, and I've got two very good cameras which I like to make use of. And here you're looking at both of them. One's attached to my helmet and the other one attached to the handlebars. And so I'll be switching back and forth as I ride through this ride. I'm gonna ask your opinion of whether you like the one on the helmet better than you do the one on the handlebar, or if you like the way this is put, or if you like it switched around so that the hat camera, like this, so that the hat camera's in the corner and the handlebar camera is the main picture. And so I'm just going to ask you if you would put down a comment and tell me which one you prefer, or if you prefer just one at a time. And another thing I can do, I can switch back between them without having that extra picture in the corner. So there's a lot of options here, and when you if you want to take time to comment, well then that would be appreciated, because I like to satisfy my viewers as much as possible. What I'm doing here is I've taken this e-bike ride before, but in a previous video that I put up just recently. Now here we're switching back. The big picture is the helmet camera, and I had a problem when I mounted the GoPro mount on the bill of my helmet. I measured very carefully to get it right in the middle so I'd have a nice stable picture. The only thing is my measurements didn't matter because the helmet wasn't made that perfect. So in previous videos you could see that the camera was tilted a little bit to the right, and so I was able to fix that by well, I didn't want to drill a new hole in the helmet, so surprisingly enough, my wife has these fingernail sandpaper strips, little stick with sandpaper on it, and here we're switching back again. Anyway, and I use them for my finger that got cut off in a lawnmower years ago. That nail grows in crooked, so I can't use clippers on it. So anyway, I just took the end of one of those and jammed it up underneath the right side of the mount, just enough to get it level. And so when you're looking here at the hat camera, you'll probably notice, if you've been following my channel, that it's a lot more level with the horizon than in previous videos. So anyway, I've always been kind of interested in cameras. When I was a little kid, my folks bought me a box camera. I can't remember what the brand was. I don't think it was Kodak, but anyways, it's called a Brownie. And I took a lot of pictures with that as time went by. And my dad, he had his own darkroom and darkroom equipment, and so he developed my pictures for me. Well, then when I grew up and went to college and I took a course in photography, that wasn't really the right camera to have, so I went out and bought a used 35mm camera, and I used that for quite a while until one time I was using it, and I had it hung around my neck, and I leaned forward over a concrete wall, and the lens crashed into the concrete wall, and of course then it got bent out of shape just enough to ruin the camera. So then as time went by and my family was growing, I decided I'd buy a good camera, and so I bought a 35mm, but it was a good brand. And I used that for a lot of pictures for years and years. And in fact, I ended up giving it to my granddaughter because it is more or less of an antique now. But anyway, so as time went by, I ended up with, digital cameras like everybody else. And now I just use these cameras for videos for YouTube. And what I'm using here is Osmo action cameras that are sold by DJI, and they have what's called rock solid stability, and it's hard. If I turn that off, which I did accidentally in a previous video, it really ruins the effect of watching the video. So anyway, this is time for you to make a comment and vote, and let me know what you prefer. The main picture being the hat, or the main picture being the handlebar, or any other options that you have. So I want to thank you for watching my videos as always, and God bless.